Hi everybody, my name is Chad Barker. Today I'm going to show you how to install Blumotion drawer guides into a cabinet opening. Okay, very simple. The tools you're going to need for doing this are very easy. Just a screwdriver, just like you see here, normal Phillips head bit. Tape measure would probably be helpful. You're going to need a pencil. You're also going to need a level. Okay, most of the stuff you should have lying around. If you don't, you can pick it up at Home Depot. It's pretty easy. So what we're going to do, also you're going to need a pair of drawer slides that you can purchase from barkerdoor.com. That's where we're selling these. And a pair of the rear mounting brackets that work with the Blumotion drawer slides. Okay. So what we're going to do here, we have a face frame cabinet, as you see right here. We've already measured. We had another video that we actually showed you how to measure for the drawer box. So we have the drawer box all done. We're going to install that right here into this, this opening. First thing we want to do is figure out where our rear mounting bracket goes. Okay. So what you're going to want to do is basically get your level. And we are going to basically take this level and a pencil. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically take it from the bottom of this cabinet opening, as you see right here, and I'm going to basically try to get it as level as possible and mark a line on the back of my cabinet where these drawer guides are going to be installed. Okay, and what we're trying to do is just make it so the drawer box is as level as possible. Now you probably can't see because my back's on you. I'm going to make this thing, I got the thing pretty level right there, and I just made a line. Now if you can see back here, made a straight line all the way across here, and that's about where it needs to be, as level as possible. Pretty simple. Next thing you're going to want to do, real simple. Notice how you have a face frame opening here, and a lot of times you're going to have the cabinet wall back here is going to be a little bit, there's going to be a little bit of space. Now, technically you don't have to use your rear mounting brackets. You could always flush this opening out on this side, but that's going to be a lot of work and you have to find the right size piece. So rear mounting brackets are like a very inexpensive way of installing your drawer guides. There's lots of adjustment on them. So what we're going to want to do is measure that space. Now I'm coming up with right about, we're right about 5/16 of an inch. Doesn't have to be exact again because there is some adjustment here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here into the back of the cabinet, and from the wall I'm going to make a line 5/16 of an inch away. So in this case, I know it's kind of hard, I'm probably blocking your view here. But okay, so I'm going to make 5/16 of an inch away. So basically I have a line now. Here I got a 5/16 gap, and that's basically going to show you how to flush it up here. And then I got a gap over here, a line, I'm sorry, basically showing you the level line back to the back of the cabinet. Got it. So now, what you got, get your rear mounting bracket, just like you see right here. Get one of your screws, just a 3/4 inch wood screw, anything like that would work. And you're going to want to go over here and you're going to want to kind of line it up. Now, I'm going to basically set this thing over 5/16 of an inch from this point to the wall, the back wall of the cabinet. Okay? And then from here, I'm going to level it up from the bottom of this thing needs to be basically at the same point here. So ideally what we want is we want the thing to be right here on the back of the cabinet. Notice how it's flush here, and it's flush down here as well. Real simple. Now there is some adjustment here. Notice that these screw holes right here have up and down adjustment, and that's great. You want to kind of get it right in there where you need it to be, just in case you do need to adjust it. Now again, these things are really adjustable, so right here on this back piece, when your drawer guide actually slides in, notice that goes in here, but look at the side-to-side adjustment. And that's there on purpose. It's going to be a little loose, and it's like that because you don't want the drawer guide to bind up when you close it. Okay? So let's go ahead and install this rear mounting bracket in here, see if I can do this in the first try. And I'm probably going to be blocking your view here for a second, so let me just try to get this thing in here as best I can. Alright, so I got it in there pretty good. Again, if you want, you can always, using these pieces right here, these holes to put your screws in, you can loosen that up and move it up and down if you get into any trouble. It's always nice to have a little bit of adjustment in cabinetry. Alright, so I'm going to do the other one. Alright, so I'm pretty dead on right there where I need to be. Again, I leveled it up down here, and I took it away from the side of the cabinet just as much as I needed. Now, easiest way to do this is put your drawer guide into the cabinet. Just run it right into that slot. Now you notice that we have a lot of adjustment here. We can come out a long ways, or really wherever we need to. No, okay, it's sticky. All right, there we go. So now we got this drawer guide in here. Now notice it's still free swinging. A lot of adjustment here. I like to set these drawer guides, or I recommend definitely setting them back 1/8 of an inch from the face. Okay? So basically what I'm saying is, from the front of the face frame, as you see right there, to the front edge of the drawer guide, you're going to need about 1/8 of an inch. So from there to the front of the drawer guide, 1/8 of an inch. So 1/8 of an inch setback is what I'm going to call that. All right. Now, you should still have enough room to put one screw into the front here. Now, the front doesn't really have that much pressure on it. Obviously, most of the weight's going to be set down in your face frame right here. But you want this thing to be in there so it's not moving all over the place. So let's grab one of our wood screws, 3/4 inch wood screws, and we're going to attach it with one of these right on the side of the face frame. Notice I used this one right here. Now you could use any of these holes that line up, that's fine, it doesn't make a difference. But notice I put all these in there and now we're good to go. Now this drawer guide's not going anywhere. Now notice in the back here, if you look back in this area, it's got side-to-side adjustment again, like we said. And that's great, because we don't want to have to worry about that. The drawer box will self-align itself, and it's really nice. All right? You're going to do the same thing over here. I've already installed the rear mounting bracket. You probably can't see that. You really don't need to. You do the exact same thing on this side. Follow the same steps you did on the left side, and you'll be good to go. Okay? So I'm doing the same thing over here. I already have my screw holes pre-drilled. Good to go. Lots of adjustment left to right. Lots of adjustment left to right. Blumotion drawer guides are installed in the cabinet. Now, you've already measured your drawer box. Okay? Real quick recap of our measurements. Opening width, take 3/8 of an inch off. That's the width of your drawer box. Opening height, take 1 inch off of that. That's a usable height. So in this case, we have a 3-inch tall drawer box going into a 4 5/8 tall cabinet opening. Watch our other video on how to measure for Blumotion slides, and you get exactly a little bit more in-depth details on how to measure. So take your drawer box, make sure that you've installed your flippers. It's these orange pieces onto the drawer box. Now you can order those, pre-assembled on our website, and then you just put those things on with a couple of screws. They're real simple. Now the nice thing about this system is it just slides in, clicks in, you're good to go. It's pretty much that easy. Okay? So now our drawer box is now installed into our cabinet. It's nice, it's soft closing, real smooth, self-adjusts in the back. Notice how it's not binding up. It's got a real nice smooth opening and closing. And again, you don't have to be exact on the back here. When you're putting those rear mounting brackets in, you can be off a little bit. I mean, if it's up or down, that's not such a big deal. You're not going to really notice it even on the drawer front. From side to side, you can move it. It has a little bit of flexibility in there. But once it's in there, it's going to be nice and flush here. And you just apply your drawer front onto this drawer box, and you're good to go. Okay? So that's pretty much it. It's real simple. Anybody can do it. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call or visit us on our website at barkerdoor.com. Thanks again. Have a great day.